Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Olays, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Skyblock. In the last episode, we were working on some automation. Where is it? It's down over here. We were working on automating these guys. So, trying to get the carpenter and the thermionic fabricators all automated so that we could make all of these different electron tubes and then the intricate circuit boards so that we can start working towards automating Tesseracts. And we're getting there. We're actually relatively close. The hard part with the Tesseracts are basically it requires teleporters and octadic capacitors. We have the octadic capacitors all automated. That is done. We also, by the way, automated a assembly table. That was the other thing we did. So with those two done, the only thing left that we need to automate is the teleporter. And that's what we're going to finish up doing today. So, do we have the glass fiber cables? No. To get the glass fiber cables, all we need is energium and silver. I believe glass is already automated. We just need silver dust, which will be easy enough. It's just something like this. And I want to make sure that this is not automated. Nope. Okay. So that, and then the energium dust, which is not automated either, which that is another one that's pretty easy, given that we have no redstone. That doesn't seem right. I don't know why okay, it's messing up. I don't know why it didn't know how to do that, but anyways, there's the energium dust. And if we need to automate the diamond dust, can we pulverize diamonds? Yes. Oh, our talisman fixed that. Never mind. We just got Grim Gaze, which is a side effect of the warp from Thaumcraft, and turns out that the stuff does the thing. Turns out that our talisman actually removes that, which is kind of cool. So we'll go ahead and teach the system how to make this as well. So with that, we need molecular assembler gets the energium dust, and pulverizer gets these two. So I might need to increase stuff on the pulverizer. Can we use the sag mill for either of those? Not for that one. How about for the silver? We can use sag mill. So let's go ahead and put the silver in the sag mill. That'll be a little bit better. So with that taken care of, we should be able to make glass fiber cables. And I don't know why it doesn't automatically craft, like, oh my gosh, stop this. I don't know why it's not working properly, but whatever. So there we go. So that is the glass fiber cables. We'll go ahead and make one of those. And then what else do we need? Advanced machine casings. We have steel automated. And again, it just kind of fixed everything. So we already told the system how to make the advanced machine casings. We just need the advanced circuits, which means circuit boards. Now the only thing that we're not going to be able to automate very well is the rubber. At this point, we could set up a tree farm, much like this one, to do that. That might be a good idea, but we have the rubber bars craftable, and we just need to get the copper wires. So we have a lot of copper wires in here, but we can't craft them. Well, we can actually do that. So we're going to need an interface. We're actually going to need two interfaces, I believe, because we need, let's see, we're going to need wires for the circuit boards and anything else. Actually, I think that's all we need. So all we need to do is get a metal former with extrusion. Don't we need a compressor or something? Yes, for the alloys. That's right. So we'll need a compressor. So we will need 2 interfaces. So let's get this set up. Won't be too difficult. And to make my life easier, we're going to go ahead and make a compressor. If I can spell it. And we're going to make another metal former. So these are pretty easy. Why? Oh, I know why. It's it's this guy. It doesn't like to cooperate most of the time. We might actually get rid of this. I don't know yet. So there's that. Can we go ahead and teach the system how to make those just to have it? Let's see, where is it? So redstone. So yeah, anything that's in the system, the ME system can kind of deal with that, but anything in the storage drawers kind of acts up, and that's just something that it just is. So not much we can do about it, but that's fine. And then we're gonna want copper. 1 piece of copper makes how many of these guys? So 3. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So that is most of that stuff. We already know how to make the plates. We're going to need to know how to make the advanced alloys. And we can already make the mixed metal ingots, so we just make 1 of those. It'll take a little bit, but it'll be fine. So can we go ahead and craft this? We just need stone, which we probably have. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and make the compressor. And then we will get to work on the metal former as well. That one is a little bit more difficult, but we only need 1. So we need a bunch of these coils. I really wish this worked. What we might do is go ahead and start working towards getting a better applied energistic system, and then kind of forget about the entire thing with this, with the drawers, the storage drawers. We'll just take those out. We'll need a lot of storage space, but that's fine. Honestly, we can already make the 16K. We could probably go ahead and bump that up to the 64, and maybe even farther if, I don't know if this has, yeah, we can go even farther. So there's plenty of storage for us. It's just a matter of getting everything. So we need some bronze plates. I believe we need 5, and then we'll metal form those and get pretty much everything else we need. So let's come over here, and the advanced alloy is made from the mixed metal ingot, and it's a 1-to-1. We're gonna need some ME cables, and let's go ahead and get a smart cable for this. But do we have the bronze plates? We have the bronze plates, so let's go ahead and get this taken care of in our normal metal former. So we need to roll this, and we're gonna keep this guy here. We're just going to basically use another one. I think I'm gonna put him down below and just run wires. So this guy will stay on for the most part. And he gets power from the solar panels. As we can increase those and kind of power those up, things will be better. But we're gonna need transformer upgrades if we want to use this system, though. I guess that's okay. Let's see, right here we can sneak a cable down. And let's go ahead and put the compressor down. And the interface can go here. Let's see. Actually, I think let's put the interface on the side and put the other interface there. And the reason being is because we're gonna need to, let's see, let's put this underneath. And the reason is just because we're gonna need sides to extract items and whatnot. So this should be fine. And we just need to bring a wire over here. How many channels do we have on here? Do we have room for 2 more? I mean, there's no channels there. Duh. So white cable. We have 8 channels. Let's move this here so it's a little bit more useful. I really need to rework the entirety of this ME system. It is kind of nasty, but yeah, we don't have channels on that one. So I mean, if I make more glass cables, let's go ahead and make these as well while we're here. Let's make like 100 of those. And then what we can do is just send more over. Let's see, let's send this over. And honestly, right here, let's just send it underneath. It's kind of messy. Like I said, I need to kind of work on that, but for now, it's fine. So we're gonna need, let's see, all of that stuff can go into here. Doesn't really matter. We are gonna need some more glass cables. Let's make like 20 of those. And that should be pretty easy. We're going to need, let's see, what else are we going to need? We're going to need the metal former. Can we make that yet? We're going to need one of, let's go ahead and get the circuit crafted. And the machine casing crafted. And then we should be able to make this guy. Perfect. I evidently already had a coil in there. Now we're going to need some transformer upgrades so that machines don't explode. And these guys require, I think we're going to need 4 of them, so we're going to need 4 circuits. We're going to need wow, I cannot spell. We're going to need some more machine frames, chassis, whatever. Copper cables. We're missing rubber. Of course we are. Let's go ahead and let's see. Can we get some bone meal? And I guess let's just grab some dirt. I've been making dirt just in preparation of making the gigantic farm that I want to do. And I want to do that just so that we can make more food and more power. So those aren't going to grow together. Whatever. Let's grab our lumber axe. Is it in here? It is. Alright, so we just need some more rubber. And I wish I had the gigantic saplings, but we don't. But I wonder if we could get those with. Can we make the lunium? I don't remember if I checked. No, can't make the lunium. It's disabled. So which makes sense. It would allow you to get iridium really easily. So yeah, we can't get the super mega trees, but whatever. We can still grow plenty of these guys, get a good bit of rubber, and then I can always try to get more. And I think actually starting a tree farm with these would not be a bad idea. Can't we use... Yeah, we can still use this to get charcoal. So, like, we could just replace this, add different, like, take all this stuff out, and it would be the same. So, yeah, that might work. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're just going to take these guys out, unlock them, and add these guys. We're going to need to break these, which means I need to act quickly. We'll keep that stuff. Don't need that. Don't need all of the oak wood or the saplings. Alright, so we just need to get the barrel. There we go. And we can break the saplings. So put that kind of wood in there and we'll lock it in a minute. But put all the wood away and cool. So we should be able to remove the apples a little bit easier. The saplings will be just as bad, but this way we can get the... Let's lock that. We can get the rubber here. And then saplings again. There we go. So just a pretty quick and easy switch so that we can get rubber trees instead of the oak wood. And the main reason to do this is just to get the extra rubber. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's clean our inventory up a little bit more. Don't need that anymore. Alright, so we need transformer upgrades. We're gonna need rubber times like 20. That should take just a little bit of time, not too long. And let's see, we're gonna need these. So we're gonna need the insulated. We're gonna need 8 of these. And 8 of these, I believe. So we make these 1, 2, 3, and 4, because I believe we're going to need 4. And then we need the glass. I really wish I could get this. We need to make this system better. Maybe that's the next thing we'll work on. But as soon as this is done... Oh, we only need... Yeah, we need 8 of those. So, because I believe these machines have 2 each. And eventually we could add overclockers if we want. That's not a huge deal. And just kind of go from there. We also need to up our mass fab so we can get plenty of iridium and all that fun stuff. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So glass cables, let's get a bunch of those. And all we need to do is bring this over. So let's go ahead and put the metal former down because that's more expensive. We're going to want this to be in extruding and compressor being in compressor. There's no mode for that one. That's fine. We're going to want power cables. Like so. I guess we're going to want those in the top. So here goes nothing. It's got power, as does that. Cool. So then we can set up, we could also set up these recipes. So that goes there for, nope, other way. Compressor gets the advanced alloy and metal former gets the copper. And then we just hook this up to the system. It is quite a ways, but it's fine. Yeah, definitely going to want to kind of deal with this a little bit better. Make the applied logistics system a little bit more efficient. I'll probably do a lot of that off camera though. So we might work on getting like more storage and stuff like that so we can get rid of the drawer system. But everything else is just kind of fine. So why aren't you auto-ejecting fuel? Oh, because it doesn't quite have an ingot. So that is providing even more power. Yeah, we just gotta give this guy as much power as possible. Seems to be working pretty well though. Now something I kind of want to look at, and we're gonna see if it would be worthwhile to have. But these guys are online, right? They seem to be. Well, one way to find out. Yep, they are online. So only thing we need to do now is inserting and removal of items. So we're gonna need item ducts and servos. And I think that's it. So, no reason to do anything else other than just this. And servos enabled. Cool. So let's test it. Let's make sure that it works. But I believe we're pretty close. So we need to teach the system how to make the teleporter, which means we need an advanced circuit, and that will take just a second. We're going to need advanced machine frame, a chassis, casing. There's so many names. Something is following you. No, it's not. And then we need the transmitter, which we never made. So we just need one of these guys and a circuit. And then that should be everything we need to make our first. Is it not? Is it waiting for? Oh, it used it. Derp. I knew that. Alright, so there's the frequency transmitter. We're gonna need one of those. We'll put that into the molecular assemblers. And then finally, we should be able to make the teleporter. And that's the hardest part of this. So there we go. We'll put that in here. Probably will need to expand this as well. So let's make our first teleporter. Actually, let's make two. So we are missing some rubber and carbon plates. I forgot about the carbon plates. So to make the carbon plates, do we have... No, nothing. All right. So carbon plates are coal dust. And can we make... Okay, we can make coal dust. So that is just a crafting. As soon as it's done, we'll get one of these. And then that. So those two things are just crafting recipes. Not too difficult. So we need one of these carbon meshes. And then we just put that in the compressor as well. So two things need to be compressed. That's fine. Pretty simple, to be honest. There we go. Alright, so this guy gets crafted into... We don't have any carbon plates. Do we have any over here? No. Alright, let's just go ahead and put it in here because it's going to be faster. And there's the carbon plate. So, theoretically, making just one teleporter should tell me at least if the compressor is working. And then that goes into the compressor. So, teleporters, we need two of these. And we still need rubber. That works. Let's see. Do we have some bone meal? Just kind of speed this along. And does it have problems planting these? No? Okay. There we go. That should be good enough. So now can we make the two teleporters? If I can actually spell teleporter. Yes, we can. Cool. So what we should see is over here, the compressor should start working at some point. And presumably anyways, I don't think we need to pipe the items into it. I think that the interfaces are smart enough to interact with it. I mean, I guess we can see how things are doing. So it's crafting a thing, and it looks like it's working. It certainly is. Let's go ahead and steal a couple of upgrades. Steal one more. We'll put two in each. That'll be decent enough. And yeah, that should be everything we need to make the teleporters. There's the first one, and it's just waiting on everything else. So once we have the teleporters, we can start making the Tesseract frames. A lot of steps to make this stuff, but it's going to be worth it. So Tesseract frame, and then once we have that, we teach the system how to fill it, which is just with 4 ender pearls. So ender pearls times 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's a processing pattern, so 4 of those with a Tesseract frame. Go ahead and make one. And then the actual Tesseract itself is pretty easy after that. It's just bronze and silver, which I believe the system knows how to do. So just needs to craft the energetic alloy, which it's doing, and then the vibrant alloy, and I think that's everything it needs. So there we go. Tesseract frame. We've got to set up the system down here, and that will be the automation done. So these guys, we're gonna need. So what is it? So resonant filter is the output. That guy's fine. We need filters here. So this is the input, and this is that. So theoretically, we put this stuff in here. It'll melt down the ender pearls, fill up the Tesseract frame, and then it won't know what to do with that. That takes a while. Something else we can always do is upgrade all of these machines and put augments in them. They'll use more power, but they'll be better off. And then we can, with Tesseracts, we can clean up a lot of the space. Probably one of the next things I'll want to do is get, once we get the farm up and running, and I started the platform over there for it, we get all of the extreme chili that we can. We'll upgrade all of our generators to these guys, and we can just use Tesseracts to move things around a little bit easier. It's a little bit more expensive, sure, but it is better in the end. So we put that there, and we just come up here and finish the recipe. So that goes in there, and then the Tesseract itself. Perfect. So this one is here, and this guy is just in the normal crafting. So theoretically, we can tell the system to make 2 Tesseracts. Now you always need to have 2 because there's our first one, and then it will craft the other one. It just needs to make the frame, and then it puts it through the system. So you always need 2 because you need one sending and one receiving. So basically, we could send power out or items out with one, but they're not going to go anywhere unless we have another one to accept it. So kind of the plan is our farm will be powered by a Tesseract, which is going to send everything back to the system and wherever it needs to go. So we're probably going to do, the farm is going to send probably the soy milk and the brown mushrooms for the time being. We're going to keep this farm for now. We might upgrade it to get more diamonds and redstone or whatever else we need, but and then we might also grow nether wart over there. That might be a good idea too. So it's just kind of whatever we need over there is going to be grown over there, and then we'll just send back over here whatever we need. And then what we can do is we can have just an interface with a chest to export from the system all of the extreme chili to a bunch of culinary generators to power a big system, and it won't be a problem. So that's the plan. At this point, oh my gosh, we have 6 Enderman trophies. At this point, we just kind of need to clean up the base a lot and just work towards more automation. So big things we need to do is the Galgadorian blocks. If we look at these, so if we need like 50 of these, I don't remember how many we need off the top of my head right now, but we need a lot of diamonds. Obsidian is easy enough to automate. Sugarcane is easy enough to automate. That'll probably go with the farm. And glowstone, gas tears, spider eyes, a lot of things that are kind of a pain to deal with. Spider eyes, other than bees, we really can't do much with that. Now, one last thing I want to do before we end the episode is I want to take a block of electrotine and I want to scan it. Can we duplicate it with UU matter? We can't even put it in there. Can we put the powder? Nope. Never mind then. Okay. So that answers that. Just trying to figure out a way to get electrotine a little bit easier. maybe something we'll do is, this guy is almost always empty, and the reason is this fills up with dust. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that yet, but we can just put the dust in there and things will be fine. So basically we have too much stuff in here and we need to kind of make things a little bit nicer. So that's going to be something else we'll want to work on. It's not too big of a deal, but it is something we need to do. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next time, we're going to start working on cleaning up the base. I'm going to work on trying to get these controllers a little bit better. Let's see, if I can get rid of this guy completely, I think things will be a lot better. Because then we can just put. Actually, I don't know. I'll have to figure things out. We'll have to rework this system a little bit too, but that's fine. So basically, we don't have gas tiers over here. We should probably put gas tiers in this for now, just so gas tiers can have somewhere to go. Yeah, we need to upgrade sifting. We need to kind of upgrade a lot of systems. And a large thing with that is we're going to need more obsidian. So let's go ahead and say 3,000. And that'll make 3,000 obsidian. But yeah, we're just going to need a lot more stuff. And I will work on kind of starting to clean things up. And next time we'll just kind of, I don't know, we'll probably start implementing the Tesseracts and make this base a little bit more compact and automated, and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!